Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Sims. Partner, good to be with you today.
Yeah, always good to be with you, big guy. And I'll tell you, we got a nice game here today. We got two teams with different styles. And I love to see when you have teams with different styles go on the field and match up and find out which one can win. They both have confidence. They both have good players. It's going to be a good game.
Kickoff is about to commence. Let's send it down to the field. Stiff arm. The tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Here is the former overall #1 pick of the draft by way of Utah, quarterback Alex Smith.
Alex Smith does a little bit of everything. Able to get out of trouble when he needs to. Pretty good athlete and has learned over the years to throw the football down the field better and better as the years have gone by.
1st and 10. Charles is going to take the handoff now. Gets about 9 on the play. For the offense today, one of the quickest running backs the league has ever known, Jamal Charles.
He's quick, he's fast, he's underrated, he's underappreciated. What can you say about Jamal Charles? I think I just said it all.
Charles is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. 2nd and 1. Jamal Charles carries the football. A tackle behind the line. As we set now the defense, it'll be calling on a number of times today. Cornerback Brandon Carr.
Every team on the defensive side needs a corner that can match up against the other team's best wide receiver. That man today is Brandon Carr.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. The Chiefs from the 32. Throws to the right. Pulls it in. Fasano's marked down at the 41.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Smith set in the pistol. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he's tackled just 2 yards short of a first down.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Charles lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 2. They hand it off to him again, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Charles is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Chiefs have it at the 44. The defense gets a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Jamal Charles is in the backfield. To the ground. And they're going to run it right. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
You got to keep your offensive linemen aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd and long. He's got the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The Chiefs will punt the football away. Starting at quarterback, the all-time Dallas Cowboy record holder for most touchdown passes, Tony Romo.
Well, I'm kind of sick of hearing about, how will Tony Romo do in the playoffs? You know, let's don't worry about the playoffs. What he's doing now is a lot of good stuff. This guy can throw it with anybody in the NFL.
Now 1st and 10. Handoff by Romo. Picks up about 5. Past winner of the Walter Payton Award, Jason Witten, a steady influence at tight end.
I think you said the word right. It is steady. He just keeps marching along every single year. Big numbers in receptions and putting up big yards, too, when it comes to receiving yards.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. Tony Romo hits Jason Witten with that pass. Witten's tackled down at the 24.
When you see defenses playing man-to-man coverage, what they are saying, we are going to force the quarterback to make an accurate throw. Well, that time, that was accurate. That's why they got the completion.
Murray lined up in the backfield. The Cowboys have it at the 24. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. Derek Johnson is a man who makes so many tackles for this Chiefs defense.
I watched Derek Johnson in college for the University of Texas. He was making tackles all the time down there, and he has continued that process even in the NFL.
Romo lines up in the pistol. The Cowboys have it at the 24. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Situations like this, you think you're making the right call. You're going to run the football on 2nd down so you can get in a good situation for 3rd. And no, what happens? You lose a couple yards, and now you're in a tough 3rd and long.
And that will close out the first quarter in Arlington, Texas. We'll be back after the break for the start of the second. The Cowboys on offense here to start the second quarter. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Throws the stiff arm. He's taken down at the 35. They'll bring out the chains. This one's going to be close. And it's a first down.
Anytime on the offensive side, you pick up a 3rd and long situation, oh my gosh, does that give you confidence and fire everybody up? That was a good job by the offense.
Murray's handed the football.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 4. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Romo's set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. They'll go shotgun here. And intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Cowboys defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. 1st down at the 36. He'll throw it over the middle. Ball comes out. Durant's in on the tackle.
One thing coaches hate when their offense is on the field is fumbling the football, because a lot of times it's just bad fundamentals. But they're lucky this time. They have the fumble. They're able to get on top of it.
Smith will have it in the pistol. 2nd and 10. And he's thrown to the ground.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 40. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The Chiefs getting set for the field goal try. the kick is good.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. Murray's lined up in a single back formation. First down at the 20. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. Offense lines up here. Second down and 10. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. Tackled at the 29-yard line.
It's always good for the quarterback to really do a good job faking the pass right before the draw play. Get the defensive lineman up the field, get the linebackers dropping back for pass, and there's an open gap that the running back took advantage of.
Offense lines up here. Third down and 2. He'll get it again. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the offensive line there on third and short. Even though the defense knew it was probably going to be a run, still able to get in there and barely get that first down.
And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. Romo's lined up, 2 tight ends set. The Cowboys from the 32. Throwing now to his left. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down. Witten's out wide on the left. Second and 10. Murray on the screen. And off the mark on that short throw.
Nice job that time by the defense. Pressure on the quarterback. He does not have time to find an open guy, and it results in an incompletion.
Murray lined up in the backfield. The Cowboys from the 32. And incomplete.
Well, quarterbacks know on third down they got to make a decision and get rid of that football because the defense, they are coming after you. That time just not good enough, and he throws an incompletion.
Williams has got it at the 27, and he's tackled at the 34-yard line. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. First down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing. Gains 17.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 49. Jamal Charles. Spencer's able to read that play and make the hit. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Smith, he's in the clear. The 20, the 10, touchdown.
There it is, kid. There it is, baby.
One thing a defense doesn't want to see, yards after the catch, yak. And that's what we saw here. The quarterback put it right on target. The receiver is running full speed, catches it, and takes it all the way for a touchdown.
The Chiefs for the extra point. And the point after is good. Chiefs getting set for kickoff. Harris elects to run it out. Tries to ward off a defender with a stiff arm. DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Quick drop back. Dez Bryant somehow makes the catch. The Cowboys signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used.
Sometimes the defense can be all over the receiver. It doesn't matter. You cannot stop a great catch.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. First and 10. Fights off the hit. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Well, the quarterback's hurried on the play, and he throws an incompletion.
The QB had no chance, Jim, that time. No chance. The offensive line just has to keep the defenders off the quarterback a little longer.
Murray lined up in the backfield. Second down and 10. Romo to Witten, taken down at the 39. The Cowboys call a timeout and are left now with only one. The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go.
That's a good job that time by the quarterback getting that pass completion. Now it makes third down very manageable for him.
The Cowboys have it at the 39. Harris has got it. First down.
21.
Will go no huddle. First down at the 49. Lays out and makes the catch.
Well, anytime you're in the red zone, you want to punch it in and get that touchdown. If they do that, look, they're still going to be behind, but it gives them confidence moving forward.
First down following the long play.
50-50.
Romo's going to take it from the gun. Romo to Bryant. Gains 16. The Cowboys call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining.
The Cowboys offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Should be what we call a gimme. The kick is through for 3. So that's going to do it for the first half. Chiefs are up in this one. We're back here now in this one, where the Chiefs are leading by 7. Let's check in on the sidelines. Danielle Bellini is there.
I got a chance to quickly speak with Coach Reed during halftime. Jim, with the lead here at the half, he was feeling good about how things had gone to this point. He said, I think we're doing a good job repeating what we did in practice. We've come out and looked confident in what we're doing, and it shows on this scoreboard. Now they've just got to do it for another half, guys. Back to you.
Thanks, Danielle, and now we'll go to the field. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. And now here's the first snap of the second half. He's tackled right at the 24.
The Kansas City Chiefs defense, it's built around stopping the run. Outside guys are able to hold their ground and force runners inside. How about this play on an outside run by Justin Houston? Holds his ground and tackles that running back for no gain.
Romo's going to be in the pistol here. 2nd and 10. Tony Romo uncorks the long pass, and it falls incomplete.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot, and the throw goes incomplete.
DeMarco Murray is in the backfield. Tony Romo is going to take it from the shotgun. Bryant's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Let's see how they back up the big play here.
180!
Handoff made. Outside to the left. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Romo's setting up now in the pistol. The Cowboys from the 37. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
The Chiefs' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Harris lined up in the slot.
Under! 180!
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 40. Throws out the arm. Murray's got the catch and the first.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Harris is in the slot.
180!
First down at the 33. Murray. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Harris, a receiver in the slot. Romo standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Bryant's got the catch and the first.
The Cowboys look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Two tight ends on the field here. Looking to go up top again on first down. Smith nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here.
Harris is lined up now as a slot receiver. Second down and 10. Murray's taking the handoff. Off the left side. A big chunk of yardage gained by DeMarco Murray.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The long drive continues.
Under 180. I got one.
No margin for error from just outside the goal line. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Incompletion by the quarterback that time. It was good, tight, man-to-man coverage.
Play after play after play here on this drive. Second and goal. DeMarco Murray runs it across for the touchdown.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
The Cowboys with an extra point try on the way. The point after try is in the books. Cowboys will be kicking off. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Charles lined up in the backfield. Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. The tackle is made.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down at the 43. Gets the handle here. Charles takes the hit and is brought down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. Second and 8. To Bo for about 4.
Well, they talk about it's third down league. You got to pick up third downs to have success and win football games. Good play call, good pass, good catch. Now it's third and short. I like the offense's chances.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Third down and 4. Set up screen to Charles. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. We'll have to see if he got to the first down marker or not. It's not enough.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
Welcome back, friends, as the fourth quarter is about to begin. And it'll be Colquitt back to punt. Gains maybe 5. Murray lined up in the backfield. First down at the 20. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
The defense comes out in the dime. Romo stepping back into the shotgun. The Cowboys get a first down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Witten set now, split out wide to the left. From the gun, Romo. Dez Bryant with the catch. And they tackle him there at the 34.
Well, you can't play man-to-man, Jim, every single play. Every once in a while, you got to throw in the zone. That's what they did this past play. Hey, it was a good idea. It just didn't work.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Murray's going to secure the handoff. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Second down and 6. Looking across the middle, Murray's got it, and a first. This is turning into quite a drive, Phil.
Nice job, Jim, by the offensive coordinator, just mixing the plays up and keeping the defense off balance.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The Cowboys from the 22. Here's Bryant. Brought down after a gain of 6. Here's a look at the red zone statistics brought to you by Verizon. They've come out in the dime package. 2nd down and 4. Has his target. Picks up 8 here.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call, they throw the pass and complete it for a good solid pickup.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. They're going back up top. On the money. And that picks up 3.
Well, when you have a tie game and you're down in the red zone, you can do whatever you want. You can fool them with the run here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
Second and goal from the 5 to the outside. Runs it in for the touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Cowboys for the point after. Extra point was good. The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Jenkins is going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Chiefs from the 22. Catch made. Stiff arm. Jenkins tackled down at the 32.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
Time in this one's running out, and the defense knows it needs another stop. To the sideline and complete.
The Chiefs did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
These guys need to make something happen on offense with time beginning to run out. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 45. The pass fails to find the mark.
This defense can pressure the quarterback. There's no doubt about it. They did this time, and it results in another incompletion.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. The Chiefs will take the snap from the 45. With two hands, he has it. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Jenkins is lined up in the slot. Smith's got it in the gun. To Avery. Spins away from contact. That's a pickup of 14. Wasting no time now for this next play. Flag is out. Makes the catch inbounds. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. That long gain sets them up here on this play. And he's across for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Chiefs will tie it up with this extra point. The point after is good. Ryan Suckup ready for the kickoff. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Romo lines up in the pistol. First down at the 24. To Williams. Complete to Williams.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, the double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
Romo's lining up in the pistol. First and 10. That's Romo over to his buddy Witten on that play.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Shotgun look here for Tony Romo.
Let's go.
2nd and 2. And gains maybe 4.
You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
Harris in the slot.
Let's go. 180.
Now 1st and 10. To Williams. Makes the catch in open space. Williams tackled down at the 17. The Chiefs are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Following that timeout, defense back out on the field.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you could do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Takes it from the strong eye. Murray's hit and brought down. The Chiefs are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
Well, we were at practice on Friday, Jim. This team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
Get ready.
2nd down and 5. Murray looking for some daylight up the middle. And that's Barry in on the stop. The Chiefs have to take their final timeout. That's it. After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
Third down and 3. He's going to get another carry, and that gains a few. They're calling on the chain gang to come out and measure for this one. Missed by just a chain link. We have a review coming from the booth. So now they're going to take a look at the replay and try to determine if the spot of the ball was accurate or not.
When you talk about challenging the spot of a football, it has to be a clear-cut decision for the official. They're not going to move that football 2 inches or 3 inches. It has to be at least a half a yard before they're going to change what they see on the replay.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied. First and goal. Once again, they'll run it for a gain of about 5. The Cowboys decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only 1. Offense getting set now following the timeout.
Well, that last play almost got them in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Second and goal at the 1. Runs it across. Touchdown.
Good job that time by the offense, scoring that touchdown and putting them ahead. And when you get ahead in a football game in the National Football League, it makes you relax and you play better.
The Cowboys for the point after. Makes the PAT. Cowboys will be kicking off. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Jenkins is a receiver in the slot. The Chiefs have it at the 29. Makes the catch.
Well, the way the rules are in the NFL now, you can't hit the receivers, you can't hit the quarterback. And if you give the quarterback this kind of time, he is always going to find an open receiver.
Loading up with extra defensive backs into dime. The Chiefs take it from the 38. They're going to get him here for a sack. No time to waste. They hurry to the line. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Finds his mark. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Jenkins lined up now as a slot receiver. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 46. Looking long. Almost intercepted. This was a good game to watch today. Competitive all the way to the end. Stay tuned for the highlights and GMC Never Say Never moment, brought to you by EA Sports. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.